Welcome to the Alberta Energy Regulator's Play Workbook demo video. The AER is committed to providing information and resources that help Albertans understand energy development in the province. The AER developed the Play Workbook to help users better understand the geological plays in Alberta. The Play Workbook is an interactive online tool consisting of three components: play extent and activity, play reserves and production, play well status. When a play is selected, the workbook displays information about geological attributes, drilling, production, reserves, and well status within the region. The workbook includes maps and charts to illustrate the information and identify trends. The Play Workbook also considers industry activity by identifying operators within each play. First, let's review the Play Extent and Activity dashboard. The Play Extent and Activity dashboard shows the play's geological characteristics, subsurface extent, well status inventory, well geometry, and producing wells by operator for each play. At the top of the dashboard is a drop-down filter list, which contains each play within the workbook. By clicking the drop-down list under Play Name, you can scroll and select the play you would like to view. The other dashboards in the workbook will also be filtered to the play you have chosen, as each dashboard in the workbook is connected. Everything below the solid horizontal line will show the details for the play you have selected. Looking at the charts, the map on the left of the dashboard shows the subsurface geological extent of the play and the associated wells within that play. Below the map, there is text describing the play's corresponding geological attributes. This includes its depositional environment, resource category, lithology, and petroleum system. To the right is the well status bar chart that shows the number of producing, suspended, and abandoned wells currently within the play. Beside this bar chart is a pie chart that denotes the percent of wells that are vertical, horizontal, or deviated within the play. Lastly, the table at the bottom of the dashboard contains the number of producing wells by operator within that play. Within the dashboard, you can filter the two charts on the right side by clicking an individual feature within a chart. For example, clicking on a well status bar will filter the well geometry pie chart. Clicking more than one item will filter the dashboard by all items clicked. To remove any of these filter actions, you can click the same item again to unfilter, or use the Undo button at the top left-hand side of the dashboard. You can also click Revert to return the dashboard to its original view. When you hover the cursor over any of these three charts, a tooltip will display more detailed information. When clicking on a section in a chart, it will give you the options to keep only or exclude, which will change the chart. The next component of the Play Workbook is the Play Reserves and Production dashboard. The Play Reserves and Production dashboard contains a summary of the produced and remaining oil and gas reserves, as well as a historical producing well count and production volume history for each play in the workbook. We see in the Play Name drop-down filter that the play we selected in the previous dashboard is shown. Again, you can use this drop-down to choose any play within the workbook to view. Beside the drop-down play filter is a unit toggle. This allows you to view the reserves and production information in either imperial or metric units. Use the radio button to select your preference, and the dashboard will respond accordingly. The oil and gas reserves for the play are presented on the left-hand side of the dashboard. The produced reserves are shown in a darker green or red color, and the remaining reserves in a lighter red or green color. These reserves values are the same values presented in the AER's ST98 annual report. You'll notice the oil and gas production within the play from 2000 to 2017 is displayed on the right-hand side. Each bar within the graph represents the annual oil or gas production within that play. The graph also has the number of producing wells per year, which is denoted by the black line on each graph. Again, simply hover your mouse over each graph to view the tooltip. The third and final component of the Play Workbook is the Play Well Status Dashboard. The Play Well Status Dashboard is a summary of the current well status breakdown, well status history, and wells by operator for each play within the workbook. The same drop-down by play name filter within the first two dashboards is also present in the Play Well Status Dashboard. At the top of the dashboard on the left-hand side, you'll notice a tree map that represents the play's current well status inventory. Below this chart is an area graph which shows the well status trend over the years for producing, abandoned, and suspended wells in the play. There is also a bar chart that displays how many wells each operator within that play owns. This stacked bar chart shows the total number of wells by operator, as well as how many wells per well status they currently operate within that play. Lastly, the map on the right shows each well within that play colored by its current well status. If you use your cursor to hover over a well point, a tooltip will pop up with the operator name and its current well status. Below the filter and horizontal line, the well status tree map, the well count by operator bar chart, and the map can all filter one another by clicking a section in each chart. For example, we can filter the well status, select certain wells on the map, or view only the wells of a given operator. To remove a filter, you can click the same item again or use the undo button at the top left of the dashboard. Clicking revert will return the dashboard to its original view. On any of the dashboards, you can use the bar at the top of the pages to download information. Image and PDF let you download a view of the dashboard. If you click on an item on any of these dashboards, Data and Crosstab will show data related to the chart that you clicked on. The AER is committed to providing information and resources that help Albertans understand energy development in the province. If you have any feedback or questions, please contact informationrequest@aer.ca. Thank you.